Good afternoon, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are keeping fine. Dear students, let us come back to our English class. Have you heard about the snake? You might have seen and you might have heard. Yes or no? In everyday today life, some of them we see in front of our houses, and where there is so much of plants are growing like a forest, there will be a snakes. Yes or no? So we all might have seen and we all might have heard about that one also. Today we learn about there are varieties of snakes. Yes or no? Today let us learn about the garden snake. Garden snake means, do you know what is a garden snake? Garden snake means the snakes which comes and catch the rats. The snakes that will be catching the rats and it will be eating, it doesn't do harm to us. But usually we hear from the people what the people say. The snake means it is very dangerous, it is a poisonous, so we have to be very careful. But the garden snakes, what they do, they don't harm us. They say they don't harm us. They come there and they catch a rat and go. Just if you don't do anything to them, they catch a rat and they will go away. So let us come back to our English class and learn about the garden snake. Garden snake. Have you ever seen a snake fighting a mongoose or getting into a hole or swimming in the river? Almost everyone, believes that snakes are dangerous. Some are, most are not. Read this poem on a harmless garden snake. So as per our knowledge, we all might have seen the snake. And have you seen that the snake is fighting with the mongoose? I have seen many times. The snakes and the mongoose, they both are like enemies. So they always fight each other. Are you getting into a hole? Have you seen the snakes is getting into the hole? It will be go on guide itself by into the hole. Next, are swimming in the river. Some of the water snakes, it will be swimming in the water and they will remain in the rivers and the flowing water and all. Almost everyone believes that snakes are dangerous. Everybody, as per my knowledge, we all believe that the snakes are dangerous and it is a poisonous, so we have to be very away from the snake. Some are, most are not, but some are poisonous, some of them are not poisonous, but some people believe that, some people don't believe that one. So read this poem on a harmless garden snake. Let us learn about the harmless means which doesn't hurt us. So learn about this garden snake. I saw a snake and ran away. Some snakes are dangerous, they say, but mother says that kind is good and eats up insects for his food. So when he wiggles in the grass, I will stand aside and watch him pass and tell myself there is no mistake, it is just a harmless garden snake. So it is written by Muriel L. Soni. So it is written by, the author is written by Muriel L. Soni. Here what the author is telling about the garden snake. I saw a snake and ran away. One day I saw the snake and what I did, I got frightened and I was running and going away. Some snakes are dangerous, they say. Some snakes are dangerous, means who is here? The people. The people say that some dangerous, really dangerous. We know there are varieties of snakes, cobra, viper, so many snakes are there. These are very dangerous. You might have heard about the name. So some people here, some snakes are dangerous. They say, they means here the people are telling me that there are some snakes are very dangerous. But mother says that kind is good. My mother means who? My mother says that. The other mother is telling that. Mother says that kind is good. That kind means what it is here. She mentioned here. That means she is telling about the garden snake. Some people are telling that snakes are dangerous, but my mother says that kind is good. That means here it is talking about the garden snake and eats up insects for his food. What my mother says to me, this garden snakes, they don't harm us, they'll be eating they come to the garden in order to catch a rat and some of the insects and it goes away. So when he wiggles in the grass, wiggle means it is moving from one side to other side. It is moving on the grass like that. You know how the snakes will be moving. So it is moving from one side to other side. I will stand aside and watch him pass. I will stand just other side and what I do, I just watch that how the snake is moving and tell myself there is no mistake. I tell to myself, there is no mistake in that snake. Why he is telling to himself there is no mistake in the snake? Because he is taught by his mother that garden snakes doesn't do hurt us, it doesn't harm anybody. So since he learned that way, he told that there is just sand and I don't touch it, even I don't do any harm to that one. As it is passing that way, I also stand just nearby or little far away, and what I do, just I watch them, they are moving, because I tell to myself there is no mistake from the side. Unless until if I hurt the snakes, that the snakes doesn't hurt us. So he is telling, so there is no mistake of the snake. It is just a harmless garden snake. I say to myself, it is a just a harmless garden snake. Why I say to there is a no mistake of the snake? Because it is a garden snake. It has come only to eat the insects or the rats. So I tell to myself there is a no harm because of this garden snake. So this much only this poem. The poem is very small, and what the author is telling that author was taught by some of the, actually one day he seen the snake, he ran away, but he says that some of the people usually they told him that the snakes are poisonous, but whereas his mother told him that snakes are poisonous, not the garden snake is not poisonous. He's telling, she told particularly the garden snake it is not poisonous. Why it is not poisonous? Because it comes to the garden to catch the insects or some rats and eats and goes away. So whenever I see that the garden snake, what I do, just I'll be standing other side and watch them, and I'll allow them to move. Why? Because I learned that there is no mistake from the snake. Not only that, it has come to eat only the insects. So it doesn't do any harm. So like that he has developed in his mind that that garden snake doesn't hurt him. So here you can see some of the rhyming words like good, food, grass, pass, mistake, snake. These are some of the rhyming words we can see. And so this is very small and easy poem. So dear students, just read it, you will understand. I'll send the notes to the WhatsApp. Those who are not coming to the school, kindly write down the notes. Thank you. Have a nice day.